Hello, welcome back. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween. Yeah, very cool. I haven't done trick-or-treating because I never do. I live in the middle of nowhere and nobody does. So that's good. But we have Minecraft. So today I was like, well, I was planning on building a church. Then I realized that the video would come out on Halloween. So I pushed the church back to the next episode tomorrow. So we're building, as you've probably seen in the title and the thumbnail, a vampire castle. Truthfully, this build took like half the time it took me to build the first build 2 days ago. It took me about 15 minutes. This is super easy. I mean, the terraforming, you just slap stone around. Like, literally just whack it in randomly. Just go, does that look good? Nope. Add some more blocks. It works. And that's how I terraform. And it never really goes well, but it looked alright here. We spruce it up. But as you can see, I'm making a tower out of deep slate and a block that I rarely use, but I think I'll be using it more. I quite like it. It's the red nether bricks, and they look evil. Really, really evil. And I really like it. But yeah, as you've also probably noticed, I still haven't properly figured out the replay mod. I think we could do it for tomorrow's episode though. It should be alright by then. Yeah, it's figuring out what camera movements work, and when I do that, we should get some replay mod in here, and it should look good. But I've added sort of a spire, so I just quickly googled before I built vampire castles, and I got loads of different designs, but they all had one thing in common. They all had these sort of cylindrical towers with a cone on top, or some sort of Gothic style architecture. So I wanted to try and emulate that in a small area. So that is what we're seeing here. Again, I haven't done an interior. It's so small that you can't put an interior in it, which is, is good and bad. But it does allow us to use the frog lights, and I've used, rather than scaffolding, which I've used in the past 2 builds, we have iron bars, sort of give it an evil prison-y vibe. Anyway, as you can see here, I'm building sort of the main castle bit, the keep, I guess you'd call it. It's not really a keep, but I'm not going to get into castle tech, sort of technical knowledge, because that would just be me being pedantic, because I know a lot about castles. Anyway, tangent over. Terraforming, as you can see, yeah, just slapping blocks around, just sort of going, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and just adding stuff in. And now we're gonna make it a little bit taller, and then we're gonna add the roof, as we see here. So yeah, it was an interesting build because it was quite quick, but my day was mostly taken up by writing my personal statement for my university applications, which is fun. It wasn't. My nan said it would take half an hour. No, 2 hours, 50 minutes. Love that. And I am so bad about writing about myself, right? I have a negative ego. I hate it. I hate writing about myself. My mum wrote what I dictated to her. She basically asked me questions and I answered, and she wrote down the questions, the answers and stuff. That is how I did it. And then we sort of read through it. I changed a couple words. sort of make it sound how I would write. But that was fun because that took up most of my day. So I'm actually recording this voiceover the day it's supposed to go out. It's currently 6:30, which is not great. I was planning to edit all of this yesterday and schedule a release for around lunchtime. That didn't work. I should be able to do that tomorrow though. But Wednesday, I've got a full day, so I've sort of realised at college that I'm going to have to use Tuesdays and Thursdays to record a lot of videos. So tomorrow I've got 2 videos on. That'll be Tuesday's video and Wednesday's video, which will be, I think, a church, which I need to get better at, and I have some ideas brewing around in my head. And if any of you have been around long enough to have watched, I think it was the 3rd episode of my Back to Beta series, I built possibly the worst windmill in the world. Episode 5, Wednesday, we are building a windmill. It will look good because I can build windmills, and people who watched my videos, my friends, can stop bullying me about it. It's not really bullying, it's more like sort of a bit of banter, but I will finally regain my credibility about building windmills, because yeah, it wasn't great. It really wasn't great. I didn't have enough wool. The style I was going for needed a bit more wool, and I could have added more energy into it. It was basically a stick with a plus on it. That was it. It wasn't very good. So we got that coming on Wednesday. Then after that, I'm not really sure actually. I think I might do some more sci-fi stuff. I haven't done much sci-fi ever, so we might get another sci-fi build. We might get an Italian Riviera build. I love building in the Italian Riviera style, so we might get that. We might also get a train. I'm thinking a train. I quite like building trains. I just find them very difficult, which is annoying. But yeah. I was thinking a 2-episode special. I don't know when, but I was thinking a terraforming project. A couple episodes where first episode we do terraforming, the second episode, we sort of maybe add some like life, like a hut or something. So maybe like we make like a mangrove swamp, custom mangrove trees, etc. We add like a witch hut, or like a stilt house. Let me know in the comments. Would you like to see a 2-episode terraforming special? Because I would like that. I need to get better at terraforming. Anyway, tangents. A lot has happened. We've basically finished. I changed the stone to crimson nylium, I think. We had some just nether warp blocks. The crimson ground clutter, as some campfires, sort of adding some smoke, and this dead tree that we're building here. This tree was interesting because I knew, that I could build a dead tree sort of out of nether brick, and it would look burnt, but I couldn't connect nether brick fence to nether brick wall, so I had to improvise around that. I think it turned out alright though. The video is coming to an end soon. I wonder if I'm gonna do anything. I'm just standing there. Oh, very exciting, just standing there, moving back, and it's over. Okay. So yeah, enjoy these spooky cinematics and have a very, very, very nice evening.